Tesla finally reports earnings today after the market closes. We will be live streaming this Tesla earning report for free. So if you want to watch it together, all I ask you to do is get this video to over 500 likes, subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to turn on your post notifications. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We just wrapped up our live trading session. I ended up shorting Tesla up until this point. So I opened up short, closed my short, then I went long, unfortunately, right around 250, but it continued to show signs of some selling pressure. So Tesla is a little bit more on the oversold side, but it's lacking progress above EMA. So again, I'll make sure that I keep you guys up to date. And no, I do not have any intention of holding this position by the time that Tesla actually reports earnings. This is a day trade, and I have every intention of closing it before the day actually ends. So what is the market's expectation for Tesla? Tesla today has an expectation of earnings per share of 61 cents and overall revenue to be at $24.33 billion. The big focus that I have for this Tesla earning report is, well, what exactly is going to happen with this robo-taxi event? This is most likely going to be talked about during their actual guidance call, which happens shortly after the report is released. And in my opinion, these guidance calls are more valuable than the actual report themselves. The reason I say that is because the earning report is based off of previous quarters, right? And we already have an estimate of what Tesla has performed because they shared how many vehicles they produced and they shared how many vehicles they actually delivered. So this is where our estimates come about, right? So now they're actually going to report the hard numbers, which is, yes, very important. But the big thing that we want to focus on is, well, what's going to happen to the robo-taxi event? Is it actually going to happen and the exact date? What's going to happen with the Optimus robot? And this is also a handful of questions that were brought up within this article where it says, well, what exactly is going to happen with the robotaxi event? When do we expect the first robotaxi ride? And then the one that really stood out to me that we have not talked about in quite some time is, well, when do we expect this Optimus robot to be available for purchase? Right? We've talked about it for so long, yet nothing is going on. No progress looks that it has been made when it comes down to that Optimus robot. But I really hope that we begin to see some form of change when it comes down to that, because any good news on that can really send Tesla skyrocketing. One of the things that you have to understand when it comes down to Tesla is Tesla trades a little bit differently than normal companies. It's more based off of hype and forecasts and expectations that Elon Musk set that the market ends up reacting to. And if there are no better than expected expectations that are actually presented, then sometimes Tesla can react in a very negative way. I want to remind you, Tesla was down on the overall year for 2024, but based off of the previous month, it's been able to gap up, quite a bit, right? From lows of 160 to highs of 271. So this is a very significant earning report because it's either going to determine if we're going to continue to rally or if we're going to begin this gap down back down to its 160, 170 support range. So you guys let me know what it is that you think. I'm super excited for this earning reports. I love kicking off earnings season with Tesla reporting earnings. It's going to be today after the market closes. And it's just a fun time to be able to come together, watch Tesla react. It's either going to gap up or gap down. I do not recommend beginners that carry an open position if they've never experienced an earning report before it actually gets released. If you do choose to hold an open position, just know that, again, you can either very quickly be in the red or in the green. And if you're okay with that exposure to risk, then all power to you. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope to see you there for our live Tesla earning report, and that's going to be today after the market closes. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.